During this ceremony to recognize the 40th anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, there was one familiar face missing. One woman who took the reins after losing her son, bringing people together and helping salvage a key artifact from the wreck. Corey Atkins captured some very special moments about one very special lady. He brings us today's sightseeing in northern Michigan. 40 years ago, Lake Superior silenced the lives of 29 men when a violent storm took down the Edmund Fitzgerald. One of those lives was Ruth Hudson, Ruth Hudson's only son. In this interview from 2005, while talking about his hobbies, she said he liked riding motorcycles.
I had very much concerns about him riding the motorcycle. And he said, "Mom, I'm not going to get killed on the motorcycle. When I go out, the whole world will know."
The whole world would know.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa down up the big lake they call Good Sugar Mill.
Partly because of this song by Gordon Lightfoot.
In the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
On November 9th, Lightfoot made a special trip to Whitefish Point to visit with the families. Ruth's niece, Pam, had a paddle that belonged to Bruce when he was a Boy Scout that she wanted him to sign.
This was Bruce's paddle from when he was in the Boy Scouts.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the years, Gordon, Ruth Hudson, and Cheryl Rosman have become friends. Cheryl's father, Ransom Cundy, was also on the Fitzgerald.
Okay, but she's only got a couple hours left.
They decided to make a phone call.
So she called her and I talked to her. She couldn't talk. She had that rattle in her throat. And I said my goodbyes to a wonderful lady and a dear friend.
Then it was Gordon's turn.
Gordon talked to her for 5 minutes and he went off in his little corner talking to her.
Even though Ruth couldn't answer, Gordon said his goodbyes.
Pam came. Pam was in the room. She had left the room and she came back down about 2 hours later, and you could tell something had happened. And she came down and said that Ruth was gone. And it just took away the whole temper of the day to hear that. And I could see how sad Gordon felt also.
Bruce L. Hudson.
Ruth Hudson was instrumental in raising the bell of the Edmund Fitzgerald. She told her family she wanted to watch the 40th memorial from heaven.
I'm so happy that she's with her son again, because she mourned him from the day he died until the day she died.
But maybe it's what she did for the families that was more important. She helped take the sadness and loneliness of 29 tragedies and use that to form one big family.
I gained a real good friend. I lost my dad, but I gained a real good friend, and I also gained a lot of other friends by you people.
From Whitefish Point, I'm Michelle Dunaway for Sightseeing in northern Michigan.